This is Code.org. I'm currently working on CS Discoveries, their physical computing unit, and I am on the lesson focused on the accelerometer, limiting turn. This was my difficulty in the last section. You might have noticed that it was really hard to steer the car unless your hands were moving slowly and carefully. This is because the number that roll returns can be really big. Number depends on how much the accelerometer is being turned. Remember, roll has a range of -90 to 90. Do this. Find a way to make a roll a smaller number. This will you while steering it to the car, while still using it to steer the car. You have all the math operators available to you. Okay, challenge. Can you keep the car from going off this side of the screen? Ooh, interesting. All right, how can we keep roll to a smaller number? Well, here's where we calculate roll. So if I want it smaller, let's, instead of subtracting, right? How do you keep stuff smaller? I can pull this out, but I'm just gonna go over here. When I calculate roll, I want roll to be equal to roll, I don't know, over 3. Let's give that a shot. Oh, I'm liking that. That's still kind of fast. I'm going to change it to 4, I guess. And then I'm going to go back to block mode because it's easier to see, I think. Oh, I forgot to change it to 4. Let's try that. And so now each time we calculate roll, we get the orientation of the Circuit Express is roll, but then we divide it by 3, which is obviously going to be less. Okay. Now the hard part. Their challenge, which I'm definitely going to do, is to keep it from going off the screen. So we're going to assume left and right. That's an x variable. On the left, it is 0. X is 0. On the right, x would be like 320. So what we would want to do then is while our car is moving around, we're going to want to check if... Ooh, they used a lot of if statements, see? So, what we're going to do, we're going to add a function. Ooh, they just have function calls? You know what then? I guess we're not. What we're going to do then is directly into this main area, we're going to put a if. And what I want to check is, we already have, yes, we're already going to have the car's X location, right? The car's X. So if car underscore X is less than 0, right? So that would mean it's over here somewhere. Actually, and let's not even say that. If it's less than... Nah, we're going to go with 0 because it takes it from the top right corner. Let's try it at least. If it's less than 0, we're going to say... we're going to do car underscore X, and we're just going to set it equal to 0. We're not going to let it be less than 0. Now I need to put this, though, before set property. That way, the property of the car X will never be set to anything below 0. Now I need my other statement, and we could do an else if, although we haven't really gone over that too much. I'm just going to do another if, and in this one I'm going to check if car underscore X is greater than 320, it would be totally off the page. And actually, since it's the top left, and this is 320, I'm probably going to say, I'm going to try out 300 maybe. So if the X is greater than that, it's off the page. And what I'm going to do is, again, use my variable here. I'm going to say car underscore X is going to be equal to, well, let's just say 300. And so it will never get set at anything other than that. Let's go ahead and check it out. See how I can't go? And then, oops, I want to try the other side. The other side's a bit harder with the cord, but... Oh, and see, mine's still too large. So instead of this, let's do, 260. Oh, but I set it to 300. Whoops. Perfect. Awesome. And so now we set it up, and we could do something similar with y and if statements car underscore y if we wanted. But we don't need to, so awesome. Wow, that's really cool. I'm excited to see what we're going to be doing in the next lesson. Let's keep going.